Welcome to Compass101. Let's start the virtual deployment. The first thing is network configuration. There are some network configuration samples in the Compass401 repository. For example, in the Compass401 deployment conf VM environment and Huawei VirtualOne. There are three network YAML files. First one is a generic one, and the second is used for open control scenario, and the third is used for owner scenario. In this video, I'm going to use the generic one, copied to the installation directory, and write your own reference to it. Okay, it's here now. Let's modify it. The first place is the external IP setting. The IP range of external here is used for configuring the host 1 to 5. Those are 3 control nodes and 2 computer nodes of OpenStack cluster. We need to modify the IPs here according to your external network. Next place is the public VIP. The public VIP is used for public URLs of OpenStack services and OpenStack dashboard. Choose one IP from your external network and configure it here. Okay, the last place is at the bottom. Those are external gateway and floating IP range. The floating IP is used for configuring the instance launched by OpenStack. Modification is the same as before. Configure it according to your external network. Okay, now save it. After that, let's create a run script to set the environment variables. Vim run script. First is to add a bin bash at the beginning. Then cd Compass401 NFV. Next is export the operating system version. Here I'm going to use Ubuntu Xenio. Then export the OpenStack version that you want to deploy. Here I'm going to use OpenStack Newton. Next is export the DHA file, which is used to describe the scenario you want to deploy. There are some samples under the Compass101 VirtualDeployment directory. Here I'm going to use the no SDN, no feature YAML. The path is Compass101 VirtualDeploy conf VM environment. Next is export the network file, which is used to describe the network environment. The network YAML we configured before. Next, export the ISO URL. That is the ISO we downloaded before. If you want an offline deployment, you need to export one more variable that is named jhpkg URL. I'm not going to run an offline deployment, so I comment it here. At last, add the deploy command. That is to run the deploy script. Okay, save and quit. After all the configurations, just run the run script to start the deploy. Oops, forgot to change mode. You need to add execute permission to the run script. Okay, let's run the run script again. The installation has begun. It will take a long time to deploy. For my environment, it's about an hour. Okay, installation complete. You can see the OpenStack information here. For example, dashboard URL, user password, Compass VM IP, OpenRC path.